Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Father Mike Minute. We're on day 5 of Lent right now, which is really exciting. Today is the first Sunday of Lent this year. Prayer and Echoes of Divine Love by Don DeLingo. We're on chapter 5. Now, some of these days we're going to have to do multiple chapters because I just realized there's 56 chapters and there's only 46 days in this Lenten season if you count all the Sundays. So we'll double book some of them, but not today because this is gold. This is too much to talk about here. Chapter 5, which is super short, see that? But it talks about how to fight spiritual dryness. And what he says in here, the soul experiencing dryness in prayer must pray and engage in zealous works. What does that mean? It means that sometimes it is very common for people to have dryness in their prayer, and we don't always know what to do with that. We pray and we're like, oh, I just feel like I'm saying my prayers, or I'm just going to my holy hours, I'm just saying my... And how do I bring some water to that, you know? And what he says here, engage in zealous works. So one time I was talking to this gentleman who was a Protestant preacher before he converted to Catholicism, and he's told the story of after he gave his first sermon, and he felt really bad. It tanked. It was bad. All his family and friends were there. Did not go well. He went to his mentor and he said, "I just gave the worst sermon in the history of sermons." And his mentor said, "Thank the Lord for that. Now go visit the homebound." In other words, don't sit there and dwell on it. Go out and do a zealous work. And I have thought about that when I read this, because sometimes we just need to go out and do the will of God, take part in the corporal works and mercies, the spiritual works and mercies. Go out and do something nice and good for the Lord and for others and for a neighbor, and then you've got kindling to bring to your prayer. You've got stuff to bring to your prayer. And prayer is kind of like a fire, and we have to bring kindling to it. These are moments of encounter, moments of experiences that we have where the Lord is there and active and teaching us and working in us and working through us and working in and through others as well. We bring all that to our prayer, and it, boom, turns into a big old fire. And he says that, like, the dryness sometimes, it's the devil trying to discourage us and bring us to inertia, because he doesn't want us praying. He wants us to have a moment of dryness and then be done with it and say, well, forget that, it doesn't work. But no, he says the best way, go out, take part in zealous works. Then you've got something to bring to your prayer and say, gosh, what was the Lord doing there? What was he teaching me? What was he saying to me? How is he wanting to direct my life? And then through that, you know, one of the best things we can do at the end of the day is just sit there and say, in the last 24 hours, what was like the biggest thing that happened in my life? Whether it was good or bad or indifferent, whatever, but like, what was the biggest thing that happened? And what was God doing there? What's he trying to teach me there? God bless you.